Safe and clean are two words that mean more now than ever before. Love's has been the leader of clean places, friendly faces for nearly 60 years. When you visit our stores, you'll find something for the entire family to enjoy. From our restaurants to plenty of drink and snack options. So whether you're back on the open road or planning to be soon, we'll be here for you and your entire travel party, keeping our stops safe, clean, and stocked with all your road trip needs. Love's, the heart of the highway.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money. Good morning and welcome to an edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. And I want you to know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, remember, we put God and family first. That is our first step of business. And I told that to the recruiting class this morning before I come here, and I just saw the looks on their faces, and it just probably reassured them that they made a great choice to come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You know, we read a scripture every morning. I usually get a pastor to do it, but for the last two Mondays, I have not, and it ain't because I ain't tried. So let me say this. Not only a pastor, even Justin has volunteered, he's going to read one, but you, men, women, ladies and gentlemen, kids, as long as you're old enough, anybody can come to Truck Talk and read a scripture. All you got to do is call me at 334-372-5049. If you want to be high tech, we can Zoom you in. Justin, I give you information to get to Justin, and Destin, he gets on me about messing up his name, Destin, and he can get you zoomed in. And so if you want to be on Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, just reach out to someone and we will get it done. We will get it done. But anyway, and you're going to get tired of me reading the scripture because I love Psalms. And I think last week when I had to read, I read out of Psalms. But we're talking about working. And I'm going to read one out of Psalms 128. And I'm probably going to read 1 and 2 to it makes me happy. It says, happy is everyone who fears Jehovah, who walks in his ways. You will eat what your hands worked hard to produce. You will be happy and will enjoy prosperity. If you're able to work, then you should work. I can tell you this, if you want to work, I got a job for you. Have y'all noticed, I'm going to talk to my community this morning. My guest, for family reasons, could not be here, so you stuck with me all morning. But let me say this. Have you noticed that everywhere you go, there's someone or any kind of business you go to, there's people need help? Help wanted. The two that stands out the most to me is Captain D's and the Waffle House. Captain D's says they'll give $100 sign-on bonus. Well, Captain D's, I'm here to tell you, Wiley Sanders Truck Line gives out $1,000 sign-on bonus. The other one that stands out to me is the Waffle House. On the spot hiring is what the sign says, if I'm not mistaken. So that just leads me to believe that our country is ready to move forward. I know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we moving. We moving. Our plastic, our lead, our trucking, we just moving. We got new equipment coming in. We going. We taking off. We taking off. And I want you to take off with us. Even Kathy Dixon, over in her department, they're needing help. You see Sam Kitchens, I see Kathy. It's just jobs that are here. I just read your scripture, said a man that worketh hard. Let's work hard. Let's get out here and take advantage of these jobs and grow our community. I'm leaving here today going up to Rock Springs, Georgia, and I'm going to brag on Pike County. I'm going to brag on our schools. I'm going to brag on businesses. I'm going to brag on our restaurants. I'm just going to brag on all the things we have. We have everything in this county you need. Have people that love each other. We have everything that you need in this county. In this county, we have everything that you need. And we're going to talk to some people on the phone. We're going to talk to Mr. Jordan this morning over at Trojan Detail. We'll talk to a lot of people. We'll be right back after this commercial break with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. Though you've probably heard these words before, it's our wish for all travelers. For those carrying the things we need and visiting the ones they love. Those that take to the open road to feed their families, to see new sights, to get ahead. They spend hours, days, nights, even weeks on an endless ribbon of highway. Through the weather, the breakdowns, the closures. And then they see it. Glowing in the distance, that familiar sign. A sigh of relief. Each day, thousands stop by. Each different. Each with one thing in common. They need this. They need us. They need a home away from home. A place where everything is exactly the way they like it, and the everyday is done extraordinarily well. So today's a new day. Let's be that place. An open sign where there's none for miles. A familiar face that always says, "Welcome back." A meal that refreshes their soul. Let's be that place where they can grab a warm shower after a long day and be that crew that can repair just about anything. Let's say, rest easy, weary traveler. You made it. But let's not stop there. We will lead how America's highway travelers refresh, refuel, repair. We will return every traveler to the road better than they came.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money. Welcome back to Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Hey, we do have a number here, and they get on me for not using it all the time, but it is 770-3352. If you have something you want to say, or maybe your business is having a special today, and you want to talk about it, hey, we'll talk about it this morning. You know, one thing I love about Wireless Sandals Truck Line, we're committed to this community. We sponsor this show, but not just only for us, but for you, and you. And that is correct. Anything positive you got to say or do, all you got to do is call 770-3352. And got to say congratulations to Doug Kitchens this morning. Doug Kitchens had a grandbaby this weekend, and I told him, I said, I'm going to tell on you now. You know I'm going to tell on you. He was in the office, and he was telling, I need to quit playing them glass, and he was telling us that they was all, I think it was him and Keith and Randall. A couple of them was having lunch. But anyway, he said that he got the call, and you're excited. Something you bought here, and now it's bringing something else. It's a grandbaby. Everybody knows. There's a lot of grandparents out there listening. You know the joy that goes through your heart. And he said he teared up. He tried one of the oldest tricks in the book, but he forgot. He was at a Chinese restaurant. They don't have much hot, so he was going, oh, this is hot. Oh, this is hot. And he was trying to hold back the tears, but they was tears of joy. And Doug, I won't tell you, you do a great job. Love working with you. Love the job you took to safety. I love the direction you took the safety office in. But most of all, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And Christy, I'll be making sure I say that right. Yeah, I used to call her Miss Kitchen. She said I didn't know her name. Try to fix that every chance I get. But let me say this to you. What about Troy Fest? How many people went? I want somebody to call me and tell me what was the most fun thing they did at Troy Fest. That's 770-3352. That was just, Troy Fest was crowded. Now Saturday was a little, hella rain come in, but yesterday was such a pretty day. Such a pretty day. I even much got out and rode my motorcycle a little bit. It was just so pretty. One of the greatest things we got going on at Wireless Sandals Truck Lines right now, we haul line. And I was told, when was it, last week by Hunter Moats. You listen to this area now, because you may have a friend that lives in this area. You never know. Calera, Bruton, Alabama, or Montgomery, Alabama. Of course, you know Troy, Alabama. If you live in those areas, I can have you home every night. I can have you home every night if you live in those areas and you want to haul line. That's Bruton, Calera, or Montgomery. If you live in those three areas, I can have you home every night. If you know how to run an end dump, everybody know what an end dump is. Goes up, takes the stuff out of the back. If you know how to do that, I can have you home twice a week. Probably you'll come through Troy, just coming through, but every weekend. Product manufactured right here in Troy. I can never be too, I don't know, it just amazes me other things that we do right here in Troy. Right here in Troy, Alabama. Made right here in Troy, Alabama. Right here in Troy, Alabama. Right here. Hey, I'm gonna get this. I will lay it up real close, and stay there because I'm gonna show some more objects. Get in on that. You got it? Look at that. Yeah, I had to see how to get my hand. That's made right here in Troy, Alabama. Good deal. All right, hold tight right there. Well, I done. Right here in Troy, Alabama. This plastic, this wasn't made in Troy, but the plastic came from Troy, Alabama. Right here. It's placed up in Lime Station, Pennsylvania. Now this was made from our plastic and made right here in Troy, Alabama. That always excites me. It always excites me to know the things that we got going on here in Troy, Alabama. The things that we got going on that we can do. Remember, if you got something you want to tell me this morning, 770-3352. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Welcome to Love's. Safe and clean are two words that mean more now than ever before. Love's has been the leader of clean places, friendly faces for nearly 60 years. When you visit our stores, you'll find something for the entire family to enjoy, from our restaurants to plenty of drink and snack options. So whether you're back on the open road or planning to be soon, we'll be here for you and your entire travel party, keeping our stops safe, clean, and stocked with all your road trip needs. Love's, the heart of the highway.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable. When you think Troy...
Welcome back to Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, where we put God and family first. It was so funny during the break. We was talking about guests and all, and I told him, I said, wow, it's been a long time since we ain't had no guests on the show, ain't it? And sometimes it takes things to slow you down, and you think of all the good things that has happened. You know, we talk about the pandemic and everybody gets all shook out of place. But you know, at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, actually during the pandemic, we expanded. You know why we expanded? Because we didn't quit. We didn't just throw the towel in and look out for a handout. We kept working hard. We bought new equipment. We put other people to work that had been furloughed away from their job, which was a great thing because I can called a couple of those drivers' names that are still with us. Decided not to go back. Saw that if something happened again, why would I leave a company to put me to work when I was out of work? Or one company put me out of work. So that's one of the great things we got. We can say with having all these sister companies and all the places we go and all the things we're doing since 1959, we're not gonna stop. We've been doing it since 1959. We're not gonna stop. We're just gonna keep going. And you know, and I tell this to young people all the time. All the time I tell this to young people. My sister, she's a doctor over at Troy University. I like to say it, that other word, you know, they get upset with you, but she's a doctor over there at Troy University. Went to school. My mama was a school teacher. My daddy was a construction worker. My granddaddy was a hog farmer. I ain't ashamed to say it, he was a hog farmer. They turned me against hog farming, but I'm fixing them pencils with them pallets and stuff. I just swore if I ever got grown, the closest I come to a hog was a pork chop sandwich. That's right. But what am I getting here? This is the road I'm going. I'm going somewhere with this. Everybody is not business material, not office and all this and that. Laborers, they're just true workers. You can go to school. Let me just cut through the chase because I'm getting all bumbled there. Let me just cut through the chase. You can go to school. The highest class I know, I think I met a 12-week school one time, but I'm going to use 12. 12, 8, or 6, because we won't go to a school that puts you out before 6. That's just not enough training. So you can go to a school that offers either that. The highest I've seen is $5,000. Most time it's $35,000 to $3,000. And come out of that school with a CDL and start off making $40,000 or $50,000 a year. Now, the number is 770-3352. If you know somewhere else you can do that quickly, I want to know, because I'll share it. Right now it's truck driving. In a year, you'll be in the 70s. 2 years, 80s. Yes, that is true. 2 years, 2 to 3 years. I'm confounded. I would just like to know. I'm not knocking colleges. We got one of the greatest colleges over there that I've seen around. Troy University. We got some of the greatest high schools that I've seen around. Charles Henderson, Pike Lib. But in these days and time, what I'm saying is, if you say you've been out of school, let me talk to the young man or female. I got some lady drivers. Let me stop right here. I got some lady drivers at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. I never thought I'd get the day out to say this. I put them up against anybody. They are that good. I won't call names because I got too many of them, but they're good. It was one in orientation this morning. I'm gonna write down their names so I can go to calling some of them. And while I'm at this point about my drivers, to the Wiley Sanders Truck Lines drivers, thank you. Thank you for the job you do. Thank you for the time you be away from your families and just the things you do. I just want to thank you. I'm going to take that time and say that. I try to do it at the first of the show, but it's one thing about it. When I realize that I haven't thanked my drivers, and I call them that because I tell them to call me for anything, then I stop and I say it right then. At a truck line, the truck driver is the only revenue producer there is. Everybody else, my job, dispatch, everybody else's job costs money, but the truck driver feeds the truck lines and his families and his family. So we just want to thank them. We can never say thank you enough to them. If I said it at the beginning of the show, if I said it in the middle of the show, if I said it at the end of the show, we could never thank our drivers at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines enough. And I tell y'all, when y'all on the Troy yard, come by my office. You never can tell what I may have under my desk for you, or whatever, because I keep little things under there. I keep little things. So come by there and just say, hey, Hoss, just out here rolling along. I call it, everybody laughs at me, but I call it old big truck. Let's keep them old big trucks rolling. And I'm so proud of Hunter Moats. I'm an old man. I watched him kind of grow up. I watched him be around trucks all his life. And I used to walk in the morning times, and he'd be coming by on that truck, and he'd blow his horn, and I'd send him a text, oh, big truck. And now he's out there with us running our fertilizer division and working hard and doing a good job. Those young people are our future, and I just like the attitude that he has toward working. And that lime division, that's who you'll be working on, the Hunter Moats and Josh Crow. Two great guys. Josh Crow, I'm going to make you know him. You know the commercial where the cute little two little old twins are in the front? Well, those are Josh Crow's daughters. And speaking of that commercial, let me just say to all the parents, I know you're proud, and this is probably the only time you'll hear me say that, but that's the best commercial Wiley Sanders Truck Line has had. It's not because of me, but it's because of all those kids. And I told Destin the night that we was doing it, I said, keep that camera on them kids. You ain't got to look at me, but look at them kids. It's all about them. And I don't know, I get joy in my heart when I think about that. I get joy. I went from going to a school to talking about them kids, and that's why it's called Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We can talk about trucking. We just drive along, just talking about this and that, talking about this and that. But truly, to them young guys, Hunter Moats and Josh Crow, man, y'all just keep beating at the path. Y'all just keep beating at the path. I know some of our presidents we've had started kind of where you guys started at, and it wouldn't surprise me if I see the one of you guys being vice president or CEO or something. Nothing wrong with the ones we got now, but, you know, age and time change things. One day it'll be somebody else sitting up here other than me. I hope that's a long time away, because Destin, you'll miss me, right? He said, yeah, I got to brag on Destin, too. Destin, he told me that the next time he don't have on flip-flops, that he would read a scripture. Well, let me say this. It's what's in your heart, not what's on your feet. I didn't tell him that, put him on the spot, but hey, this show will never be one of those. Nah, we ain't got time for that. We're going to be people. We're going to be ourselves. This is Pike County. This is Pike County. This is the county where the sheriff comes in the same restaurant as the people that voted him in and sits down with them and eat. Where the mayor goes to the ball game with his ball cap and goes up to the booth and get him a hot dog, just like everybody else. I love our officials. Where the county commissioners, Robin Sullivan, walks out to me on Thursday and says, how many drivers you got for me this week? That's Pike County. Nothing like good old Pike County living. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. We're going to talk about what we can do to make our community better. And it's a one-word answer. What can we do to make our community better? And I'll take a call on that, 770-3352. You want me to tell you? And some people may not be in my area code. 334 is the area code. 770-3352. You know what we could do? Love. Yes. I used to DJ with a guy years ago. And, well, I ain't that far back, but it's been a pretty good little while. And he had a saying, and I will never say this without calling his name. His name was Kenny J. And Kenny J's saying was this. He said, remember, love is the answer, no matter what the question is. And man, I wanted to say that on the radio so bad, but you know, everybody got something that they close their show with, and you can't, you know, the song that a man closes his show or opens his show with, you don't play it during your show. And he had that sealed up, and when he passed away, I thought about that. And sometimes I use it, but I didn't feel the honor to use it without using his name. But he said, no matter what the question is, the answer is love. That's a statement. That's a statement within itself. That's a statement within itself. We'll be right back after this commercial break with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Travel Centers of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the TruckSmart app. The TruckSmart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The TruckSmart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search TruckSmart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card. Need a specific service for your truck or specialty fuel? Maybe you have a taste for a specific restaurant, or maybe you need a pet area or a place to work out. The TruckSmart app finds the things that make life easier while you're on the road. If you aren't already, you can become an Ultra One member right from the TruckSmart app. Quickly and easily create a loyalty account to start earning Ultra One points, Ultra credits, and more. With TruckSmart, Ultra One members can manage their account, and the app delivers real-time updates on things like point balances and your monthly gear level. TruckSmart even gives Ultra One members an up-to-date tracker of the gallons of fuel needed to reach the next gear, so they can earn more points. Need an oil change or other truck maintenance? No problem. Ultra One members can also get in the TA Truck Service queue right in the TruckSmart app. Get real-time traffic and weather alerts, and with TruckSmart, help is there when you need it. You can connect with Road Squad Emergency Breakdown Service from the app in just one click. We've updated the app with a new intuitive design that will help you easily find what you're looking for. And we're always adding features to help make your time on the road stress-free. With the TruckSmart app, you can arrive at any TA, Petro, or TA Express location with confidence, knowing your time is well spent. Life on the road just got a lot easier with the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today.
The TruckSmart app has even more ways to make life on the road stress-free. As always, Ultra One members earn points, gears, and Ultra credits whenever they fuel up at a TA, Petro, or TA Express location. And now, convenient and fast fueling is just a click away with the PumpSmart feature. To use PumpSmart, simply click the PumpSmart icon in the app. Just like always, TruckSmart helps you find a TA, Petro, or TA Express location near you. And once you've selected your location, you can choose which fleet card you'd like to use for payment. TruckSmart users start by entering and storing their fleet card payment methods, either in the setup section of the app or during the PumpSmart process. Next, you can save time with PumpSmart by entering information like your vehicle and trailer IDs. If you're using a new payment card for the first time, you must first enter this information one time at the pump. After that, you can edit this information right in the app whenever you need to. TruckSmart stores this information for you. Next, you'll receive a code. You'll receive this code right in the app. Simply enter this code every time at the pump and fill her up. Once you're finished at the pump, your receipt is logged in your transaction history and stored right in the app. It's fast and convenient. PumpSmart is just another way that the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America is making life on the road a little easier. You think you know Travel Centers of America's Ultra One program, but do you know today's Ultra One? Ultra One now gives you more. More points, more rewards, more options. Gear up to get more by signing up for Ultra One today. Ultra One is the loyalty program that saves you time and money just for fueling at TA, Petro, and TA Express locations. Take advantage of flexible reward points and reward credits that you can redeem on showers, meals, parking, and more. And it's free to be an Ultra One member. Ultra One's Gears program rewards you with points when you fuel. The more you fuel, the more points you earn. Ultra One members start off in first gear and receive 1 point per fuel gallon. Move through each gear to receive up to 4 times points per gallon. The more you fuel this month, the higher your gear level next month. Not only do you get points when you fuel, for fill-ups of 60 gallons of fuel or more, you earn a reward credit. In first, second, and third gears, reward credits can be redeemed for a shower. In fourth and max gears, you choose how to spend your Ultra credits: a shower, a meal, or reserved parking spot at any TA, Petro, or TA Express. The more you fuel, the more you get. You can redeem points in our well-stocked convenience stores, delicious full-serve or quick-serve restaurants, at our state-of-the-art TA truck service locations, for reserved parking, and so much more. And don't forget, the more you fuel this month, the more you'll earn next month. Sign up, gear up, and get more with today's Ultra One program.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
No, he need to put something in there.
Well, he will, and I'm going to tell him that, but you said you don't want it showing at all. So
I don't want that Dwayne Stewart show. I want to make sure. I want to delete.
He's already scheduled stuff throughout like Tuesday, so it'll play. So I'm going to take it out.
Destroy it. Destroy it now.
Yeah, I got to find out the number on it. I'm going to delete the archive, and I'm going to text Steve and be like, Paul's told me to delete this commercial. You need to replace it or something.
And tell Steve to call me.
On vacation.
All right. Well, you delete it then.
Oh, you know,
Truck Talk with Wireless Sandals Truck Line. We was trying to delete something. For once in a while, I didn't mess up. You did. That was funny. They always get on me about not being ready and not having this. That was pretty cool. Oh, it made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the community. And what we have here as a community in Troy is just great. It's just great. It's just a place to be. I be reading emails all the time from restaurants that tell me that how good things are and how much they like the things we say about them. Sips on the Square. They bring lunches to my recruits. Flows, we get lunches from there once a week. Julia's, we get lunches from there. I go eat at Sisters sometime. We just got great food places in Troy, Alabama. Just great food places. Places that you can go and sit down with your family and feel safe and comfortable, and people that come in there are people that you know, and that's the atmosphere. To say Wiley Sanders Truck Lines and the KW and KW Containers and Sanders Leg Company. You know, I've talked to drivers and Mr. Stephen Sanders will drive by and I'll say, that's the owner, and they'll be like, right there? I say, yeah. And it's not uncommon for him to see me talking to drivers, and it's always funny to the driver, but he does it every time. If he pull up and I walk toward the truck, he says, I ain't stopped to see you, I don't see it, drive. and that's just how important a driver is to us. You know, a driver is someone that has did the necessary steps to obtain his CDL. He's been to a school, he's been to the necessary classes and done well on them. And now he's out there making a living and provide for his family, which makes him a very important individual at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. It's just as simple as that. There's no other way that I can put it. And I'll say that again. A driver at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Drivers are very, very, very important. And with that being said, if you're out there and you're looking for a job, I promise you, you won't find a better company than Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I tell people this every Monday morning, and it's easy for me to say because I used to drive. I ain't talking about something I don't know nothing about. Now, there's a lot of things I don't know nothing about, but driving is one of them. I can do it. I'll say that for myself. I can do it. And I can make a living at it. But if you cannot make a living driving a truck at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, I'm worried about you making a living driving a truck. Now, somebody's looking at me going, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Most convenient setup that you will find in trucking. Product. Trucking is built upon product. We have our own product. To make our product, we have to bring product back. Where am I going with this? It's simple. Back and forth, back and forth. That's what we do. Bring batteries back, then lay it out. And you know, and I just learned this. I'm not afraid. I think my granddaddy told me, so long as you're willing to learn, you'd always learn. And he said, you got 2 years because God wanted you to listen more than he wanted you to talk. And I was in a conversation a while back, and as long as I've been working at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, I did not know where lead originated from, where it started. I know with us, it started from a battery, and that's all I knew, and that's how I took it. But actually, it comes out of the earth, out of the ground. So every time we recycle lead, we preserve the earth. That is amazing to me. I mean, I'm not no scientist or nothing, but I know that's good for us. I know that's good for us, and we do that. We recycle. I'm getting a phone call here. Let's see. Is that line one? Is that line one? Good morning. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Good morning. This is Matt calling from Trojan Detail of Troy, Alabama.
Matthew Jordan. What are y'all doing over there at Trojan Detail, man?
Well, we cleaned up the car this morning. Re-washing cars. I say the next person pull up at Trojan Detail get a $5 off their car.
The next person that pulls up at Trojan Detail gets a $5 off their car. Well, at Trojan Detail, I've been told that y'all just don't only wash cars. I believe y'all do a little moving and furniture moving, warehouse, little window cleaning. Explain some of that to me.
Well, we also do pressure wash. We pressure wash cement, trailer homes. We also wash. You got a Polaris. You got a tractor. Anything that can be cleaned up, boat. Trojan Detail clean it up.
Okay.
We also We move. If we have somebody that needs something moved, come out to your house, we look at it, and we'll move your whole house for you.
Okay.
Just call us. You call us at 334-770-2424.
I like that, Matt. Let me ask you something else. I've seen the Trojan detail truck at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines a lot. Do you pick up and deliver? Obviously you do. I see you guys' truck out there.
Oh, yes, we pick up and deliver. Bring your car back to you. We got a surcharge of $5 for picking up. But we will pick up.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Well, Matt, let me ask you one more question. I read a sign about a senior citizen day, and what day is that? That would be the day. I'm checking on that. You know, I'm a senior citizen. But...
On Monday, senior citizens get $5 off their car wash.
Oh, okay. Senior citizen, every Monday they get $5 off. Well, Matt, hey, it's so good to talk to you, man. And when you see your daddy, you know, tell him I said hi, Mr. Jordan. He always warms my heart. He always got a smile on his face, and served our country. He served our country, so for that I also have deep respect for him. So, and tell him and all his fellow veterans that Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line said good morning.
I will do. Y'all be blessed.
Okay, thank you. That's Matthew Jordan at Trojan Detail. And that's what you can do. It is as simple as that. If you want to call in and talk about restaurants, I'm going to give you opportunity here. Now, you got to be brief. But if you want to call and tell what your menu is, sisters, I'm always calling out there, you know, because I want to know what the menu is. Flows, you want to call and tell your menu. Just do whatever's necessary for you to get your business out there and get it going. We want this community to just sprout. How do we make it sprout? Love. What did I say? No matter what the question is, love is the answer. Love is the answer. It does not matter what the question is. When you see me looking down, like I say, this is live TV, so I cannot do it without you noticing it. It's I be reading emails because some of the things I be saying, it be just getting to me this morning. I know you're saying, wait, what you do all weekend? Well, I was like y'all. I was riding around enjoying life. But I have people that send me emails and stuff they want me to say in positions that we may have open. And the biggest position we got open now, and they want me to stay on top of this. Remember the locations: Calera, Brewton, Alabama, Montgomery. I can have you home every night. And a nice living. But now this has got to be an experienced driver. You've got to be already done drove. Will not be a trainee for this. But it is a great opportunity for someone to come in. Well, the phone lines are ringing. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Good morning.
Kevin, I'm sitting here telling the people what we got. You know, in our tanker division, we need somebody that lives in Brewton, Montgomery, or Calera, and they'll be home every night. But when I was thinking about that, on the van side, where does that water come from that you haul back into Troy?
Well, we've got water that actually comes 6 or 7 loads a day out of the Atlanta area, Noonan, Georgia.
Wow.
Every day, at least 6 loads per day. That's the minimum, and we're actually being our service has been so good with this account that they are actually asking us to increase our volumes. And you know, in order to do that, we're going to need drivers in the area that are willing to run back and forth to Atlanta each and every day. And you know, we've got product that delivers into the area from several different shippers, including our own sister companies, and we're going to turn them around. I mean, we've got people that are just leaving out at different times in the day, and they go up, they drop and hook or live unload, and then they run down and grab some water, which is already preloaded, and it delivers to the distribution center just south of up here. So, yeah, it's a pretty good lane that we have established, which that's not the only one. We've had the same lanes out of Florida, you know, on a daily basis that we bring into Brundage as well.
So water, I've been sitting up here all morning talking about lead, batteries, and fertilizer, but water is a big part of Wiley Sanders truck line and freight, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, we do a tremendous amount of volume with these, bottling companies. And of course, I mean, the freight that we have for our sister companies is just growing day in and day out. I mean, they are growing so fast, and their demand for our equipment to get it back, to get their product back is it's stifling right now. I mean, there are so many people that are wanting to send their product to these companies. So I mean, yeah, there's an abundance of freight that works well for people in this area. Now, don't forget about our long haul. We still have long haul freight for a lot of these people that you introduced me to a recruit not too long ago that said, "No, I want to see the country." So, and by George, that driver is seeing the country. I follow that one on a regular basis.
He's seeing it, ain't he?
Yeah, being able to see these people that you bring in and that you come to work with us. I mean, their goals to be successful are certainly of utmost importance. And it's like I was telling James Rollins yesterday. He actually went to the Love's event at Talladega. I finally got to meet him and sit down and talk with him a bit. And he was talking about how the guys he works with are able to keep him busy and where he needs to be. And I was telling him, and like I tell everybody and yourself, we need to know what you need in order to be successful. What are your plans, and how we can work to put this together. So, I mean, whatever anybody wants to choose to do with the company, we're able to do it. Now, there's a lot of hard work that goes into what we do, so that has to be kept in mind.
Yes. But let's talk about some fun time now. This driver that you talked to yesterday, he was at that race because he had won Driver of the Month, and Love's give him a ticket for him and his boys, wasn't it?
Well, he ended up taking one of his good friends. I don't think his kids were able to go. I'm not really sure how that worked out with how he did that, but he was able to choose anyone he wanted to go with him. And man, boy, they did it up right. Of course, there was a lot of things different up there still. I believe I sent Dustin a picture of the gloves car just before pre-race. Actually, I was in my spot on pit road, and I really didn't spend any time over with James. I did get to go down and visit with him. But yes, he was nominated for Driver of the Month, and won that. And at the end of the year, all those drivers that were nominated have an opportunity to win that package for the event, just as an appreciation from Love's and from Wiley Sanders, of course. And he was there, and he had a really good time. I mean, he was the brief time I got to speak with him, he was extremely excited about being there. I think that was the first time he had been to one, and when you go to that hospitality area they have set up, I mean, it's red carpet, and he was extremely excited yesterday.
Talking to Kevin with Love's the other day, he come by my office. Of course, you came down there too. His man, the way he wants to reach out to our drivers just makes me so excited. But another comment that you made when you was talking about coming by there on Thursdays, that's something we started doing, and I don't take credit for nothing. I give my Father in heaven all the credit for ideas, but that getting to meet them guys, and you're like me and you ride together, but we talk a lot too to each other. And when you see a guy, you saw that guy and you say, I just been kind of following him, and and I take a trainee that comes from a school, Kevin. I watch him go through the 8 weeks or 10 weeks of training, and nothing warms my heart no more when they whooping that gate on one of them old big trucks. It just and now you and that person are friends and drivers. I know you got a lot of drivers that live locally here, and we won't call names because we'll miss somebody. It may hurt somebody's feelings, but you talk to a lot of these guys running that water, and these guys, I don't know whether you know it or not, but they really look up to you, man. They be down at safety, and, and they just say, I'm called Kevin. I know that's the way it's not really done, but the guys really like what you do for them, man. So at this time, I just want to say thank you for looking out for my drivers. You know, I call them my drivers, but you take them from me. You call them your drivers too. But the more of us that throw our arms around them, the more happier, and the happier our drivers is, the more success we have. And with these sister companies growing like this, man, we got to grow the drivers at the same pace, because these sister companies, I mean, man, they rocking and rolling.
Yeah, they are, and we're certainly in a time of growth that, their success is just kind of, it trickles down to us, and we look at all of these places that are so busy right now. And I was telling one of the companies the other day, y'all are busy, plastics are busy, recycling's busy, cans are busy, lead is busy. All of y'all are busy, and y'all are looking at us to keep providing y'all our supply lines going. And like, man, we're real busy. So putting drivers out there to help us service our sister companies, along with the regular accounts that we have. It's a challenge day in and day out. It's a big puzzle that we put together each and every day, and what we need, is a group of people like we've got coming in, like the ones you mentioned, that are ready to go to work and can see the big picture. Once they grasp a hold of what things are doing around here and how things are growing, they're kind of, the guys that you're talking about, and I know which ones you're mentioning, they know what it takes, and they're able to work their plans as far as what they want out of this company into providing, for these others, as far as their time that they put into the job. And it's a success story all the way around. I think that's probably one of my things that I've always harped on is being successful with what you do, and your efforts do go a long way. And for all those drivers that are out there watching, that it is appreciated. And we all work together here to make sure that everybody has what they need in order to create our own success. And it's funny because a few of the guys that you're talking about, I think they're in competition with each other.
They are. They are.
They challenge us weekly to see how much more we can give them to do, just to see how far they can stretch it out. And I know a few of them called and said, "Man, I didn't waste a minute of my time this week."
Yeah, they talking about it, and it's just good. I call it good, clean fun, sort of like me and you do. And we got 2 minutes here, so I got to get out of here. But it's sort of like me and you do. It's just good, clean fun. Man, I thank you for all your help. But I love a show like this sometime where we get to just cater to our drivers. Sometimes we get so wrapped up with company, we don't lose focus, but we don't give them the love that we wanted to every time we come on this show. Some of these guys tell me that they watch us at night, and I think this will be a show that they'll really see. It's still all about you, driver, and we still love you, and we're still gonna keep our arms around you. And Kevin,
amen.
I got my little old side hook up on the one that his last name started with a K. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I know you got your name on the one that rides bicycles. Everybody, I like my chances. The one that last name started with a K. I like my chances.
I'm gonna tell you, the ones that come in and have their idea of what they want, those like you're talking about, we're growing one by one each and every day. And once they realize that this is there, and they grasp a hold to it, man, it's like running water. They just go with it.
Well, that's what you did. You showed them how to do it and how to make money. Kevin, I'm gonna say goodbye to you, and then I'm gonna say goodbye to the people that watched us this morning. And thank you so much, Kevin.
All right, Jeff. We'll see you, man.
All right. To you, To my drivers, let me say this to you. We love you guys. Anything I can do, please feel free. Even if you don't need something, just come by my office and just wave your hand at me. I love it when you come see me. Until next time, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.